Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another sort of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4, Imperial Italy. We are the Emperor, we are Italy, we are Catholic, League War is starting to heat up potentially, and we are currently in Regency Council, so we don't get to do anything that's awesome. Moo. Get some more Diplotech, get a pretty big discount to it because we have completed diplomatic ideas. I don't need flutes and war galleys. The trade efficiency is nice though, can't complain about that. And overall, just try to get our tech better. We do have a decent Regency Council. And our heir's not going to be bad either. Person who takes over. But it does mean 6 years before we can declare war. Our maintenance is all the way down. Some of our forts are up. And that's because there's coalitions and all sorts of things like that. And I'm definitely going to feel safer if they're up. We have a decent amount of cash. I'm going to keep spending it on some buildings here and there. Maybe. There we go. Temples and things. More workshops? Yeah, they're not... I don't know if they're worth enough. Temple in Milan will be quite nice. A lot of development in Milan. So we'll get that going on. I don't think I want any more forts. Mostly happy with my position. Brandenburg both broke their alliance. Yeah, they've been Protestant for a long time, so that's not really a surprise. More naval force limit would not be a terrible idea. I already have a lot of trade potential, but it's just going to get better and better. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I might just build more light ships. I might at some point build some heavies. What do we got going on here? Aragonese peasants. Recall. So, Muscovy. No, huh? Sweden? No. If anything, you're going to be on the wrong side. Oh, leaving the coalition. That's nice. Honestly, oh. No, I have too many electors. But I was going to say, it'd be really nice to get Bavaria on board here. They don't like me right now. Mostly aggressive expansion. But they are Catholic. I'm willing to bet. Bavaria... I'm thinking we can probably be friends. And in fact, once the League War triggers and we get all the Protestants out of the voting bloc, I suspect you might become an elector. We're going to see how that goes. Pure liberation against Cologne, not really a surprise, but I can't declare on them right now. However, I should be able to support rebels in whatever they just took. Oh, they retook Cleves. So yes, let's go and do that. Try to get them to declare independence again. We have 69 papal influence, which is pretty amazing since there's not actually a pope. Controlled cardinals. Yeah, that's not bad. We've got prestige and legitimacy is pretty good. We'll probably just cap it out and get some more stability later on or something like that. Bohemia. Saxon separatists. Yeah, but we don't know if it'll make any difference at all. I don't know. Let's see. More tech. Wow. I don't think we're going to change government types, although we might. I'll still go ahead and grab that. Be nice if we ever got ahead of time again. Being ahead of time in admin gives you 20% production bonus, which is pretty good. Oh, poor uniforms. So, yeah. I could spend the points to change. Get more manpower, more income from vassals. I do actually have a vassal. Administrative monarchy is what? Production and tax. It's a lot of money. Not gonna lie. I probably won't worry about it, but it is an interesting thing to consider. I don't know if changing government types would break anything or not. No clue. Did it call me a duchy? Did it not kingdom me because I'm the emperor? Is that it? Is that why I didn't break it? Like, I don't know. Company there. Oh, it expired. Oh, hold on. Austrian conquest of Treviso against Milan. Well, I suppose I have to go along with this for several reasons. Treviso is... Oh, it's not part of the HRE. But some of these bits are. They hold something in the HRE. What is it? The north here. I want to go and grab that right away and then negotiate a separate peace against Milan. As soon as freaking possible. That's a lot of maneuver. Not a whole hell of a lot of anything else. It's a lot of maneuver. I'm going to hope that this army gets encountered. And I want to make sure to control these sieges. Accept. And I need to make sure, not only to control the sieges, but to get as much personal war score as possible. I'm going to go stand in all their provinces. It is hills and mountains, so if they attack me, I'll be okay. Oh, my navy. Okay, that'll be fine. Castile being in here is a little scary. How many ships does Castile have? Because they probably have a big navy. Actually, that's not so bad. They do have some heavies. But we have a pretty big fleet. I think we can keep our guy trading. Oh, that is a big stack. Hold on. Wait there. Also, Naples. Walking through my territory. Naples is in on this too. How many people are in this war? That is a lot. That is quite a bit, in fact. Austria, did you decide to start the attack? You stupid... I have no morale. I'm going to have to jump in there. Because they're going to jump in. Austria, are you, No? Really? You're going the other way? Oh. We got encountered over there. Yeah, it's not ideal. Because we have no morale there. Let's roll another general. Not great. Shit. We did stack wipe that army, though, as it turned out. That's interesting. You're running to Venice, which I guess is fine. And yeah, you're going to lose that because you're an idiot. We're going to try to move into the mountain forts and the hill forts over here as quickly as possible. Maybe I'll hold Treviso. It's the war goal. No, I'm going to move into... like Milan, so I can reinforce in a couple of different ways over here. Which one's your capital? Novara. Yeah, so I want to try to grab as many forts as possible. God damn it! Why are my people making the move into the mountain every time? Well, it's because they want to siege Tyrol, and... hang on. We actually might be able to save that. Or jump on them when they have no morale and actually stack wipe, which I think is probably more likely. That might be much better, in fact. Let's start the move. Look at that. So we're still going to be attacking into the mountains, but they're going to have no base morale. We have a lot of people coming in. This might be totally insane. Or totally awesome. Oh, we got the river crossing as well, yeah. Oh no, and Castile is coming in. Nope. Castile is not. Okay, we are going to win this. We're losing slightly more men per tick. But we're going to regain control over this mountain. Which is pretty important. Okay. Merge up, split up. Get into these two places. I'm intentionally not taking the war goal because I'm trying to discourage Austria from piecing out a little bit earlier than I want. Where are you running to? Treviso? I don't understand what's going on. I have no morale here. Of course, we are sucking up a lot of attrition as well. You know, we're going to lose a fair bit of money in here. I'm actually going to go ahead and raise war taxes. If they attack me, it'll suck. Less here because this is the mountains. They are coming in. Let's try to discourage them from... Ooh, we're not going to be able to do that at all, because we can't go directly from one to the other. Pooh! Now, they're going to get -2. They are getting -2. That is good. How much? What is our actual military tradition? We might actually be able to roll up a better guy. Oh, I don't have the points. Never mind. Just get in there. Faster. 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 Jesus Christ, it took a long time. Okay, roughly equal morale. They still have the only -1. I guess we cancel their crossing penalty, which is too bad. And what's their leader? 1-4. It's a lot of shock. We are losing a lot of numbers. Austria, get here faster. I think Austria should be able to join in before we lose, and then we'll be okay. Come on, get in there. I suppose even if they don't, they might just jump in and, like, wreck them. Good stuff. Which one of these is actually leading the siege? Is there any way for me to be able to identify that? I'm going to assume the one at the top, the one with Eugenio. So I want the one with Armada. Wait, what? Eugenia. Oh, I was misreading it. The one with David. Move there. Do I still control the siege? I do. Good. Next. Consolidate. Consolidate, and actually just build a fresh army. We'll go a little above our limit. That's okay. There's a lot of people in this war. Austria, what did you do? Might not really be able to take much. Maybe taking the war goal would have been important. Just get that ticking, actually. Well, we'll see. Wow, this is going to be an intense war, one way or another. I'm just hoping my allies stop attacking to the mountains. I did it that one time, but of course, whoever was in Imperial, it was a mixed army, I think, had like no morale left, and it worked out very well. How many people do we have here? Can we rush the siege? I'm going to say yes. Let's get this done. We'll liberate. It'll free up our army for other battles and stuff. Plus, reduce the amount of attrition we're taking, even though we're going to take some pretty serious hits on this. We should be able to win. In fact, we are. Then I'm going to move down to Parma, which is still a hill, which is very nice. Consolidate some more. Go down there, and I'll be able to reinforce. You're going to engage in Milan. It's farmland. I've got no morale. Okay, I can engage from here. Can I move there directly? Yes, I can. Good. I can engage from there. It's not... We're not... the fort progress isn't that big. Actually, we're not need help, because I think they'll be able to reinforce themselves over here. Yeah. And it's flatland, so they're going to be fine. That I'm not too concerned with. Actually, here's what I'm concerned with. I'm going to go and activate all my forts. Make it a lot harder for people to walk through my territory. And oh, no! They jumped on me there. Yeah, that's bad. That is ungood. They do have -2. And we got a great roll there. And we're being reinforced from this battle. Lovely. Good. Come on. Finish the battle. Alright. Again, because I have money, I'm going to select the army. I will consolidate. I'll split off. Send you up here. Hopefully we self-control of this siege. Shit. Austria might flip it to me. Ah, they're the war leader. I bet you they don't. Let me split and send some to the actual capital. How's our force limit looking? Because we do keep doing a consolidate, but then we'll just pay to reinforce. Okay, yeah, you're white flags, so that's fine. I will get here. Okay, we'll crush one stack. We might crush another one stack over here, which is fine. Got those sieges. I mean, this carpet siege may not actually be the smartest, but it's something. Oh, I lost a military leader. We still got lots, though. Okay. That is a big stack. This is mountains. Yes? Yes. Mountains, and there might be a river crossing from there. Yeah, this is our 6th maneuver, guys, so it'll definitely trigger a river crossing. I guess if I'm not leading this siege, I should put myself in a position to reinforce. Oh, Savoy's leading that siege, too. Damn it, that's really annoying. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna get out in time. Because that is farmland. I just held ships, so they'll still get out in time. These guys will not, but I'm not planning on saving them. If they get themselves killed... Oh! Oh! Now that is interesting. Okay, then. Let's play a game. You do that. You guys are going to engage in that battle, and then you're going to run directly to Parma to take over that siege. Now, if they jump on me here... Well, it's not the end of the world, actually. Big numbers advantage. No terrain to worry about. They are going to reinforce, but it's too late. They are going to jump over there, but I think we'll be okay. We do have to hold out a little bit while without a leader, which kind of sucks. Royal marriage with Austria went away. Let's replace that ASAP. There we go. Big war, holy cow. Austria did not play this super carefully, but it might end up being a big win, as long as the League doesn't trigger right now. You went on there, but you have to go up here. I know, you don't have much people left, or morale. Do what you can, because it's actually not going too bad, especially if we can get a leader in there, and just a few more warm bodies. We'll be in good shape. Savoy might actually keep the siege over here, which is really annoying. What I need is some personal war score against Milan. I have claims on things, but I can tell you to return Graubünden to Switzerland and Waldstadt to Switzerland. Doesn't take much war score. We've got a negative right now. Importing iron. Gain power. Make Savoy like us more. Gurn mercantilism. Ooh! You gotta go for the mercantilism, especially if we do have trade power. It's just gonna be worth so much more money. Boom. Won that, luckily before those guys showed up. We still have control over the siege. I'm not gonna mess around with my armies here for fear of losing control of the siege. Although, actually, is there anyone else here? Yes, there is. They're taking a while to do that, which is nice. Is there anyone else in Parma? No, just me. So I can go ahead and do, say, a consolidate and move some people to Navarra, just in case we might be able to convince Savoy to leave there. Are they in their separate wars? At the same one? Same one. At some point, we will need Treviso, although I'm very happy that the war goal is not being worked on, because it means Austria is unlikely to peace out. Unlawful territory, Saxony. Saxony, who's Protestant, I will go ahead and demand unlawful territory. You won't accept. It'll piss you off, but that's okay. Alright, armies are still good. Enemies are still here. I can't do a consolidate. I can't move my troops. I don't want to lose control over that siege, because I personally want war score. It's very important. Trying to de-siege over here, which is actually a little annoying. Alright, Austria might do something about it, which I'll be quite pleased with. There's no one else here. Good. Merge that up. I suppose I could detach some stuff there. And there. You're just repairing, right? Yeah. After some battles. Good. You actually gained a cog. I'm going to trash that. I don't need a cog around. Oh, you have a lot more naval force limit than before, actually. I don't have unlimited money, but still, I'm going to go ahead and build 6. Go ahead and help. It's only -1 terrain, luckily. Could have been much worse. Waldstadt does not have a fort either. You, just go and take that. Wallace and Bern occupied by Milan. Oh yeah, over here. So I have to do something about that. Oh wait, I'm all worried about Savoy. I'm an idiot. Savoy is my vassal. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. So everything to take is awesome. So I'll stand here just in case they decide to leave and break the siege. And meanwhile, we will go and help unsiege some bits of Savoy over here, since apparently that's giving me some personal negative war score. And I don't like that. Interesting that Austria has still not gone for its own war goal. And we do have to be careful. A lot of stuff can come out here. Bern is mountain. Milan and Wallace is mountain. Good. Okay, they are coming in on me. Pull back. This is also mountain, and I should get out of there in time. I mean, this is all mountain, but let's make sure we've got half-decent numbers. They might go for Navarra, which is farmland. That would be... That we're not fighting. And then Parma. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay, Castile started the attack here, which is good. They're going to get destroyed. I'm worried about Ansbach taking over the siege here if I leave, which is really frustrating. I guess I don't need to stick around in Waldstadt. I guess we can break the siege of Parma since it's not really developed. We're going to run out of manpower soon. It's going to be a big war. Let's mark it up. Let's do some more rolls over here. We might get lucky. Nice. Very nice. It's big. And he's got a 2-star general himself. The 1-4 guy, yeah. Okay, first of all, where's Ansbach? Are you even in this war? Yes, you are. And you'd probably flip the siege over to Austria. So I cannot. Cannot leave this. Get in there. Looks like we are winning, though. That's interesting. I don't know where you came from. We'll be reinforcing, basically. Yes, we are going to win that. Excellent. You guys, just stop in Parma, then. I'm going to reset that siege. We didn't have that much progress, so it's not the end of the world. We actually do need a few more reinforcements here to ensure that this does not get lost. We should be okay. We might have eliminated... I don't know if they had a river crossing penalty to start off with, and we might have eliminated that through our reinforcements. Shit, that is Riz or thin. We should win. Yeah. There we go. How many cannons do I need here for the full bonus? Oh, only 5 here? I can split this in half and do this. And still get the full cannon bonus. Good. Okay, we're still waiting for this to progress. I got +4 from that. We do have breached walls? No, we don't have breached walls. I think we've been getting very unlucky with these rolls over here. We have a supplies shortage. It's the only thing going on. Navarre should fall soon. How's my exhaustion? Manageable. Siege of Navarre is over. Good. Let's go and clear up Wallace. And actually, we're going to grab just a token dude to go stand over here. Because one dude will be enough to siege that. And then it will be under our control, which is what I'm looking for. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Oh, you changed your mind. Good. Shit, now Ansbach is going to take it. Yay, naval battles. Oh, and I don't have a leader here, but I can't assign one here, right? No. You! Take a leader. Get over there. Plus, extra bodies on the front would be good. We'll be very happy to take that battle, actually. If they want to attack me there, I would be okay with it. Because this is a mountain. How much personal war score do I have? 0. Well, it's better than -5. Ooh, spare no expense. We spared no expense. Since I actually do have the negative inflation guy. Okay, we're going to put a cut in here. Kind of a hairy war going on here. And of course, percentage war score is going to be limited by the fact that there's a crap ton of people in here. There's a lot of territory we actually have to siege to get the war score edge. And that will actually make it very hard for me to get concessions from Milan. But we will hope. We will hope. That's all we can do, I suppose. For now, we're going to put a cut in this video. We could assault, but there's too many armies going around, and I'm not feeling secure enough to do that. Plus, we don't actually get attrition sieging these down, so rushing it doesn't make any sense the same way. Oh, this is all me now. Good. So I can finally merge these guys. I don't really want to move any cannons or anything out, and I don't want to move a tiny army to burn, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. None of our leaders have siege, do they? One. Down here. Well, that's something. All right, yes, we're going to put a cut in this video. Thank you very much for watching another episode of Imperial Italy, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.